Hey guys, this is Anthony Santo from myrecordinginternship.com. I have a lesson for you, a quick producer tip that I think will make your production a lot more fun. So we're going to talk about AM radio and how to make your vocals have that AM radio sound. You could use this on other instruments as well. So AM radio is actually cut off at a certain frequency. So when the radio signal is cast and when it is grabbed up by your radio, there's a shelf. And it's right around the 5K area is usually what we're hearing. And that's around the top note on a piano, around that 5K area. But people can hear to around 15, 18K. The humans can hear about that high. So everything sounds like it's much higher fidelity when it is in FM radio. But we want to get that AM radio sound. We want to use it as an effect. How do we do it? First of all, I'm just going to show you the quality of the signal to begin with before we start affecting anything.
We've lost the road again.
Alright, so pretty average quality on that signal. I'm going to use the secondary track, which is a copy of the first track, to show you how to do this. So, we're going to open up a plugin, just any EQ plugin. This will work on any system you have. Just go ahead and open up an EQ plugin, multi-band, several bands. I'm just going to use 7. Now, let's do what I just said. We're going to cut off the frequency. And we'll do a low pass filter, and I'd like to cut 12 dBs per octave while I'm doing this. We'll roll this off until we hit that 5 mark, and I'm looking here. Okay, see that 5K? That's what we're rolling off to. Now, what I like to do in these sort of effects is take some bottom away first, but let's listen to what we just did and what that sounds like.
We've lost the road again.
So we already sound pretty AM radio, and we're pretty much there. Now I'm going to take some bottom away as well and roll that off to around there. Now check this out, see if you like it more. This is the way I personally do it.
We've lost the road again.
Because it's even like more of a decay of the signal. And what happens with AM radio compared to FM radio, AM radio is done on amplitude, and FM radio is done on frequency. So if we're talking about the modulation they do in order to deliver a sound to you, think of amplitude as, think instead of radio waves, say this is a light. This is a light and it's behind a bunch of trees. So if we're changing the amplitude, the light gets more bright or less bright. So you'll be able to kind of see a little bit of that light beyond the tree, but you'll never be able to tell exactly how bright it is or where it is or anything like that. Now, if we're just working on frequency, so that light, when it is going ahead and delivering signal, would be changing color, because the frequency would be its color spectrum. So if we're changing color and it's behind a bunch of trees and all you had to do is identify the color, you're going to be able to do that, which gives you a much better signal on your radio. So that's why it happens. Here's how you do it, and I hope this helps you out when you're producing records. We'll talk soon on another one. Please like the video, subscribe on YouTube, and tell all your friends. I'll be back soon.